Well, I'm out for a little walk in the forest up here in Vermont. Birds are chirping away. That's my old sugar house. Sugar house was built the end of 1800s, 1900. It stood all these years. Let's snap a few pictures out here. Yeah, I used to log this about every 12 years or so. But as you can see, I didn't take a whole lot. I took just enough to pay for taxes on the land. Well, there's about 25 acres in here. You should sugar all this. I built a newer sugar house down closer to my old house I lived in. I'm gonna set up a outside recorder because I want to record some of these bird sounds. I'll pick it up on the way back. Don't let me forget it. Set it up in that stump. They're chirping away. Get too much stuff to carry in here. Bag over my shoulder. There. That's easier. All right. I built roads all over this land up here, mainly to ride my four-wheeler and for gathering sap for my sugar place. Guess it should need some mowing out here pretty soon. Usually keep these roads all mowed down with a Kubota tractor. Yeah, this is where I always went to get away from life, you know, and stress. And it's always a good place to hang out. The kids always loved it up here. Yeah, it hasn't been logged for about 12 years now. You can see the old stumps in the ground where cut them out the old stuff and give room for the new. Mosquitoes are loving me this morning. Tell that. They're giving me a bite or two. But we'll keep going. Here's my beautiful pond I built. Took me a long time to build that pond. I think I spent close to 3 years out here on a 310B backhoe. It wasn't four-wheel drive either. Got stuck many a time. Keep all these banks mowed off too. Keep the brush from all coming in. Keep it opened up. When I saw this lawn, I was thinking about the time I was out here with my push mower and I was doing some trimming. Of course, I never expected anybody to be out here, so I didn't have any clothes on. But I did have my sneakers on. I was a happy camper just mowing away. Then two people showed up with horses coming through. I said, holy shit. I got behind the bush and said, how you doing this morning? They said, it's hot, isn't it? I said, oh yes. It's hot. And they moseyed on by, but just when you think you're out in the woods far enough to get away from everybody, somebody shows up. Oh, isn't that beautiful? I'm going to set this down and let you enjoy my view there for a while. I'm going to take some pictures, of course, like always. You shouldn't get too bored with that view. That'll stand up, I'm pretty sure it will. The old cattail is starting to grow up out of there. Usually see some ducks. Old frog, croakety croak. Used to have trouble keeping beaver out of here. They always like to plug it up even more than I had it. Of course, I didn't want them doing that, you know. I put up a sign saying no beavers, but they wouldn't listen to me. So, trapped them and turned them loose somewhere else. Give them somebody else's problem. They plug the culvert over here and make a hell of a mess. There's my old windmill. Bought that out of Canada. I think I paid $700 for that thing. Got it so it would aerate the pond. Thought it'd be healthier for the fish. Birds kind of like it. I don't know, still turning or not. Of course, there ain't no wind, so. Looks like my wife's new husband's out here making himself a tree stand. Yep, that's just what it is. That's where they sit during deer season. Wait for a nice big old buck to come along. Looks pretty comfortable, actually. Bet you a bear could climb up there and get them. Ooh. Yeah, I guess my ex-wife must have planted some trees down here. They got it covered up so we wouldn't mow it over. Don't know what it is, but could be something. My son built that when he got married. He got married out here on this lawn a number of years ago. It's a comfy little spot. Yeah, I'll shut this off for a while. I'm going to turn on my drone and see if I can get some drone pictures. I figure out how to close this down. Well, that was kind of fun. I like flying my drone. I can't go very far with it because it doesn't have all that extra equipment on it, but does enough so I'm satisfied, I guess. I usually only do stuff right around here anyway with it. I'm not about to spend a lot more money on a new one. This one just does just fine. Well, lawn is nice and rich, isn't it? You wouldn't believe what this looked like before I started. One bucket full at a time. That was a lot of fun with that old paddle boat out there. Yeah, kids loved it. And Janice and I used to float around the pond in it. Yeah, good old days. Well, pond and birdies, wildlife. Catch you the next time. Let's see if we can get out of here. All kinds of trails going through here. That road going out through there took you all the way around the other side. But today it's hot, so I don't feel like walking the whole 25 acres. So you'll have to settle for that. Found a lot of old bottles up here. Digging years ago. Medicine bottles. Prince Albert. Old Crisco cans. Old Clorox jugs. Little white bottles. Interesting. Ain't bad in the shade though. Not bad in the shade. Guess I could get my sound recorder on the way back. Hope it worked. Probably all it picked up is Sonny, my boy, hollering and swearing. He knows a curse word or two. You can get it from me. Of course, he's half redneck anyway. talking about moving out to Oklahoma. Told him I thought it was crazy. Give up this. You can hear the dogs barking in the distance. Get them yapper dogs, you know. All they do is yap. Down in there is where I got all the old bottles. You can see where I dug all around in there. Dug on this side, found some more over there. Of course, back many, many years ago, this was all pasture land. Farmers used to come out, you know, where they could find a hole. They dumped their garbage. Yes, everybody did. It wasn't just farmers. But times have changed. You never know what you're going to find when you go digging out here. Oh, that was pretty bird, wasn't it? Yeah. This old fart's getting his exercise today. Sing to me. You hit this shade, it's like a different world. Oop. Well, I see a squirrel didn't take it. Thank you, Mr. Squirrel, for leaving it alone. He thought if he saw that fuzzball on there, he thought it was the meat. Take it back to his house. Alright, see if I can figure out how to shut this off. Guess it was that easy. Yeah, it said goodbye, so must mean that means going on. Ooh. I used to walk out there a dozen times a day and never bothered me. Now I just do it slow increments. He'll go up this way and make his dog bark just to get him mad. He'll say, who the hell's out there? Oh, it's you. I gave him all that land. About 3 acres. It was a nice building spot. I was thinking of putting, the first thing he did was cut down all the trees, which I wasn't in favor of, but I guess it ain't mine anymore, so. Oh, listen to him. They're just chirping up there. Told you they were yappers. I have no idea. Unless he's hanging deer off there or something. I'll figure out. It's a beauty.